Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E429 1958D plastic tubed roll. How's everybody doing today? Been a while. I have been busy. You can see on the screen that is what I have been doing with my time all week. The first 3 days of her, I was 24 hours a day aftercare. It's a lot cheaper to do it yourself. Almost over 50% of the cost of the treatment was the aftercare. So we will wait for a couple of people to get in here, and I will get things started. Our chip is number 29. Mickey Fuhrer, welcome. Let a couple more people come in and we will get things started. I'll get the picture of the reason I haven't been around lately down, and let me get this up. But she is doing good. All right, we are back. Make sure my sound is good. Sound is good. All right, we're going to go ahead and get it started here. Oh, I guess I got to get the tube emptied. This is going to be a while. These tubes, to me, are as hard as the Megrig tubes. I like it when they start out like that. Got a second one. A third. So what you up to, Mickey? Stan Horn, welcome. For those that are just joining, I was letting everybody know I've been convalescing my dog. She needed round-the-clock care. And it's cheaper if you do it yourself than if you pay them to do it. She's starting to push up and stand up, and she's going to the bathroom by herself. Polly, welcome. All right, looks like we're going to get these. Out. All right, got it. We will get things started here. So yeah, it's been a very eventful week, we can say. It is her second back surgery in her life. And the vet did say she jumped off the couch and hurt herself. It was a definite new injury. Why do I think... Oh, no. It is a hit. Thought we had an RPM there for a few. Be looking at the first 10 reverses. Not a ton known. On 58D reversed. I do believe Chuck's going to be doing a few reveals today, which will be fun. I'll get to watch from the TV set. We'll be selling reveals. It looks like it will be just me selling reveals tomorrow. If we got any dates of anything wanted, I can do my best to try to make it happen. So if you're looking for a date for a reveal, just stick it in chat and I will write it down and I will see what I can do. Not much. The coin vault, just me explaining why I haven't been around and on all week. Life has been dealing me some fortune and misfortune. The dog hurt herself. The dog had to have back surgery done. She had a laminectomy done. And I've been taking care of her. Yesterday was the first day that she doesn't need 24-hour care. You can leave her alone now. So I have more opportunity to do stuff. This is Eric, Frank, but I will post a picture of her and show everybody what she had done. I said it's her second. It was T2 and T3, which was the disc that was herniated. The last time it was L4 and L5. But this is the dog right here. I'll post a picture up for a few. That's her. I can't, but you can see the top part by it's closest to her neck. The top 2 inches is where she just had surgery done. The bottom scar is from the old surgery she had 4 years ago. But she's in high spirits. A lot of work, but she's worth it. Normal coins so far. I still got to dig out what I plan on doing tomorrow. I think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's in the box here back behind me. Yeah, that's what I agree, you guys. It's been a very trying few days. When I did this 5 years ago, I was obviously less old and decrepit than I am now. The arthritis is starting to kick in my back, and I'm having a hard time getting her up off the floor. She is just like one of the kids, Stan. And not to mention, to me, she's my favorite dog that I've ever had, and I hate to say that. But like the vet put it, you get the one dog in your life that's kind of like your soul dog. And she's kind of that. I call her my soul dog. Little die chip on the 9. Later die state. Doug Rezak, welcome. But I've got 2 reveals scheduled for tomorrow, the 60D in 2025. The 46D I'm going to do in the evening on Tuesday. There will be no auction this week. Chuck is actually going on a real vacation for a couple days. And do something that he wants to do to entertain himself. I will be selling reveals tomorrow, probably 4. Not sure. Picked up a 1960 large date double die reverse. All right, which one was it? There's a couple good ones. DDO number 2 is real good. 1DR6 is good. I think we've actually found DDR2 and 1DR6 in reveals over the in history. Maybe I'll do a 60p roll. I haven't done one of those in a while. But yeah, if you've got a date you want to see done and a reveal, just let me know and I will make it happen. As a matter of fact, the 47S roll we did last week was a request. Coin number 9, Zireg. Besides that, anybody hunt any coins? Shalom. Joe, how are you? Look at the designer initials. That's the easiest pickup point for both of those. They have super fat designer initials. Coin number 10, Paul Hampton. Boy, it feels good to get back into doing this. I've actually been missing. I have sent a few packages out. Got a lot of packages mostly ready. I still got to do roll 725, I think it is, as far as sorting goes. Then there'll be a bunch. Hard to get those 40 rolls. They are. I don't know what I have as far as... I got a 42D roll, another one. I've got 3 of those, and they were all different, purchased at all different times. So over the next 6 months, I'll be doing those. I'll have to see what I got. Well, I was taking care of my dog for the last... Tuesday I was at the vet. Wednesday I thought I was going to be able to get some of these done. And the dog came home because it literally saved over half the money from the surgery if I brought her home and did the aftercare myself. So I've been nursing a sick dog back to health that had back surgery done. And boy, the first couple days, they sure are stressful when you're trying to make sure they got to pee and they got to do everything else. And they won't go. And boy, the first time they let loose, it's just like you got a Christmas card in the mail. 41PDO1, that is a beaut. 51S1MM1. Those are really 41P DDO number 1. If and it should correspond, that in a BU roll, that's a sweet find. Yeah, that coin, that's a big money find there. What do they say on Curse of Oak Island? That's a top pocket find. Coin 14, Carl. Nice. I've got to do that. I got into it and I got a lot done. And then I don't know what happened. Something happened. God, I'm going to look at the reverse on this because I don't remember seeing this, but I quit doing it, and now everything's piled back up again, and I'm back up to a gazillion boxes. Yeah, let me see what that 41-1DO1 is. I'd love to. Oh yeah, dude. That if it's BU in great condition, that's $1,000 coin. Ooh, that is a good one, Ant. I haven't had any substantial finds lately. Well, this is our first variety of the roll. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. Close to the 9, close to the 5. Boy, that's close to it. But it's too far south. That's close to it, but it's too far south. Let me see. So far, I see nothing. That one's too far north. There's a lot of them that look very similar to this. Not that one. That one's close. Different shape. One mm looks to be 45. See if we see the markers on the reverse. And there it is. Perfect match. 1 mm 45 for Taco John. Is there a cross to that? Let's see. Let me see if I can find a cross real quick. My 58 sheet is not the best for the Wexler crosses. Hope to have that published one day. That way everybody, if it's not listed on the site, well, it should be listed on the site. I do list them when I find them. All right, I don't see it. But we do have a 1 mm 45. Yep, don't see it. So we will get this off. Coin 16. Found a 71S with a nice cut. Nice. I do too. Errors and varieties. I don't do a whole lot of error coins, but I do hold them now. Where back in the day, especially like die chips, if I get a big die chip now, I kind of save it. The only thing I used to save years back was like brockages and stuff like that. Anything that was real significant. Nowadays, I save toners nowadays. I used to dump the toners in the junk bucket 20 years ago. Next coin, Joe McBride. I am not thinking. Let me take a peek at that. See if I can even see that. Oh, I can, and it's a little like abrasion, it looks like. VDB at the coin show yesterday. Lucky enough to see this typeset. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to hear what he gets. I love that. Like I said, I love hearing about your guys' finds as much as I like finding stuff. That's got a hit. That might be an RPM with a hit. If I can't figure out what it is, let's see, I will have to not attribute it. Let me just whip through these real quick. Looks like there could be a seraph up there, but it's been hit. And just a little dot right there. So far, I see nothing. Its position should make it relatively easy to find if it's listed. And there is nothing. I am going to hold it aside, give it a better look. I did know that, Frank. That's very interesting. I've got a rock saw in a tumbler and all that. Me and my wife were going to get into, I think they call it agate hunting or something like that. Well, she was going to, and I was going to join her. All right, that, I believe, is the same coin that Mark just got. Might be the same coin. It is. So I'm going to stick this in the pile with Mark's coins for further review. Coin 21, James. Coin clubs are fun. I am in Conecuh in the ANA. I'm not in any of the local clubs, but I do think I'm going to join Fun again. I was a member of Fun years ago. Local clubs, there is a Fort Myers coin club, but I've went to their shows, but I don't know anybody in there. I should just go and meet a couple people. I know that I always go to the local coin dealers and ask them about it, and all of them kind of say, well, I don't know, I don't do the local coin thing, but I'm in the ANA and I'm in this and that. Where in Michigan, they all did the local coin club. With the amount of retirees down here, you'd think there'd be quite a few coin clubs going. Yeah, I remember that, Joseph. I remember that well. Mark Thomas, welcome. Little die chip in the B, we've seen this. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. Taco John. Well, hopefully I'm well known in a good way. I'm sure Chuck feels the same way. Coin 26, Stan. Couple RPMs in the roll. All right, this is the same coin that Joe McBride had, and I'm glad that I held it out because this coin don't have it, so it is a little indentation. Richard Sappington, how are you today? Hope all is well. Guess it would be morning for you. I think Chuck is following me up. I'm not sure if he's got anything scheduled yet. He had a couple things he had to finish up at home. So he asked me to start out this morning. And it is good to be doing this. The last 3 days have been very difficult. Yeah. Jackalope. Now this is that little teeny, see if it's got, it does. This is the same one we found for Mark and Shinbone. All right, that's good to hear, Mark. Send me a picture if you can. Coin 29. Sissy. So we got 3 of that minor RPM. You know, let me look at this real quick. That's what I thought. So 4 of that minor RPM. And then 1 1mm 45. I will be doing a reveal sale tomorrow. It'll just be coins from me. If you have any dates you're looking to see, stick them in the chat and I'll do my best to do it. There are plenty of dates I don't have, but I have, as far as memorials go, I probably have everything. Coin 31, Frostbite. No auction happening this week. Just for a side note, I do believe in the next couple weeks he'll be selling some rolls again. I'm just guessing though. I haven't heard nothing concrete, but I know that he got some fresh stuff in. Which for people like us is good news. I know my roll buying has been dried up lately. I haven't found much of anything. The one with the die chip on the 9. I think this is the 4th of these that we have seen. Coin 4. Adventures with Maxwell. Good to have him joining the crew. We got good weather here. Well, we got rain. We actually got the first rain we've gotten in almost 2 weeks. Probably got 3/4 of an inch. Was really nice. We've been in a serious drought, but May is always a serious drought in South Florida. At least every year but one since I've lived here. I saw that. He did get some meg rig tubes. I think he got some regular tubes too. I'm not sure though. I talked to him briefly this morning. He called me just to say, hey, when do you want to do your reveal at? Because I had told him that I was going to sneak one in today between when he was doing them. And he said, well, you go first, and then I'll follow up because I've got to finish something up. Have a box and a half cents for 6 months now to hunt. Oh, there you go. Just hunt a roll here and there. You know what I do? And actually, one of my favorite ways to search is I get one of those little, they're like coffee tables that you can sit next to your recliner. I used to have two of them when I'd set my laptop up on one. But now I just sit there and I get a couple rolls out and I'll put them up there. And I get a big fat pillow and put it on my lap in my recliner. Dump a roll out. Watch some TV. And just search a roll or two. See what you get. I mean, but really search them. Look at the coins. There's a lot of stuff to find that people just don't look for when they coin roll hunt. Most people that are hunting quarters, dimes, half dollars, they're looking for silver. And don't get me wrong, nobody likes finding silver more than I do. But there's a lot more to find. Get yourself a good book. Strike It Rich with Pocket Change by Brian Allen and Ken Potter. Valuable resource. You just looking at it, you figure out there's so much stuff, and a lot of the stuff in there isn't listed elsewhere. It's listed in there. I love that. That's the best part about June, and I didn't realize it because I was like, wow. When we first moved here, I don't remember it ever getting over 90 degrees down here. It would be like 90, occasionally 91. In the last few years, we got a 99 a couple weeks ago. And I was like, wow, it's only May. And it's already 99 degrees. And I was amazed to find out that the highest temperatures in the year in Florida are at the end of May, first week of June. When rainy season comes, it rarely goes above 90. The thing about the summer in Florida is like right now you go outside and the nighttime temperatures are 65. So it's beautiful when you get up in the morning, go out and have coffee and just wonderful weather. And but in the summertime, there we go. That, I believe, is that one of them? That is... Let me look at the reverse. I believe that is different. I mean, it could be the same. Let me look at Taco John's coin. It sure does look the same. Let me try and find something. Let's look at that. That don't have that. All right, let me look. Boy, that looks the same. Maybe not. That looks like real far to the north again. It's in the same position as this coin right here. Very close anyways. There was one that had not as a severe. Is that it? Not that one. Not that. Boy, we got a lot of them that are so close. But this being so close right here, you'd think it would be... Oh, that looks close. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let's try the reverse. Not that. I don't know. Could be one of them 70. And I think that's the last one till we get to 45. That's real close. That's 45. 45 is actually further south. All right, so it's not the same. All right, so I'm going to have to put that one aside on the possible. Well, not possible, it is. But I haven't matched it up, so I'm going to put that one right there. Coin 43. The 5 has doubling. Yeah, that's like a little smash or push. I can't think of a doubled die on the 5. And welcome, Adventures with Maxwell. This is a die pair we have seen a few times. Ever come across the mint mark contacting the date? Absolutely. And in 1958, there are quite a few. I think there's some in 56 and 57 also that they punched it right on the base of the 9 of the date. And actually, there's some RPMs that are like that, Richard. So if you have a 58 that the mint mark is right on the 9 of the date, Definitely check it. 53 has one. Yeah. Definitely check it. I think the last 50-60 roll I did. Oh, you know what I forgot? Let me see. Forgot the giveaway again, and it's Sissy. There is Sissy number 29. Congratulations, Sissy. E429 Sissy. 53's got a lot of good misplaced mint marks. I love the one that I never knew about, the one that's in the jacket fold. Now they found one on the nose of the same coin. With the first 5. $55 is different than 58. Okay, I have 50. And 55 has a lot of die deterioration issues, Joe. So they have coins. 53 does it too, that they call the poor man's doubled die. Which, while it looks like doubling, it is not actual doubling. Otis, welcome. 1940S, I think, had small mint marks. 28S has some small mint marks. This is another one. Let's see, it should have, there it is. Another one of the die varieties like Paul Hampton got for Stan. Yeah, go Google poor man's doubled die. There might actually be an article on copper coins about it. Uh-oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Didn't hit the floor. Oh, Lord. Oh, all right, I got her. Coin 47. Yeah, 70S has large and small dates. Thick and thin is kind of a different way to explain it. I know a lot of people say level 7 and low 7. I'm not a big fan of that one either. But there are multiple different ways that people use. And usually, when somebody gets used to a way of doing it, they actually are pretty good at it. And I think it contributes to the arguments that happen when people say, that's a large date, that's a small date. For the 70S. Coin 49, the coin vault. And this is another one of our little RPMs. Let me look at this and see if it has that. No. So the coin vault gets one. So we have found a few RPMs. And the last coin in the roll is for moi. We didn't sell 2 of them, so I took the enders. And that has a large and small date. 74 does as well. 74 is the easiest one for me to tell. 60D or 60D and 60P, that's very easy to tell. The 74 or the 70S can be confusing, but it's basically, to me, it's the number 7. Has, you know, the O is a little different, but the number 7 doesn't have a little crease in it. There's a lot of different things. But I want to thank everybody for joining. Look forward to Chuck doing a few reveals today. And we'll talk to you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.